We're back here at Teesside Autodrome for British Mini Bikes 2018, round one, and we're heading into Mini GP 140 for their second race of the day. Harry Cook starts on pole position with Max Hardy in second place, Rossi Brown in third, Ash Barnes in fourth, Ted Wilkinson in fifth with Fred McMullen in sixth. Jack Worth starts in seventh place, Harley McCabe in eighth place, Ocean Thomas in ninth place and Zach Shelton in 10th. Question from Andrew Lloyd, where's Jones? Is she okay? I think so. I think Chloe just had a bit of an issue with the transponder on that last lap. We didn't see anyone have an incident on that last lap. So we'll just wait for the confirmed result. Hopefully we've got the full field in this one, because this was one of our races where we did have an incident earlier in the day. It was actually an incident that took out first and second going on to the last lap of the race. And I believe it was Ashley Barnes who in the end took the win on this one. Yes, it was last time around.
Yes, I believe Rossi Brown and
it was Max Hardy, wasn't it?
Max Hardy came together.
Not maliciously, of course.
No, it was just a
pure accident.
Slip on the exit of that fourth hairpin. Unfortunately for those riders, obviously Ash Barnes wasn't complaining. He came through to take the win. But hopefully more close racing in this race, Andrew, and less unnecessary drama.
So the grid decided by qualifying this morning, which was in wet conditions. I think this was also one of the classes that got hit by the hail this morning that we had here at Teesside Autodrome. So lots being thrown at these young riders.
Harry Cook there lining up in the black on pole position. The whiter bike is belonging to Max Hardy with Rossi Brown in the light blue and light green livery. Behind him in the black is Ted Wilkinson, and that reddish bike you can see just to the left of the marshal is Ash Barnes.
Winner of race one, green flag in the air, ready for this race. It's down we go, we're racing at Teesside. Two riders with trouble at the back of the field. So their races are pretty much done already, but it looks to me, Jacob, like Rossi Brown has come to the front of the field.
Yes, indeed, Andrew. Rossi takes the lead of this one, and I think Ash Barnes is following him through the first couple of corners. We'll pick them up here going up the hill, but I believe it's Rossi from Max. It is indeed.
Yep, and Ashley Barnes is in there as well.
Rossi from Ashley, sorry.
Yep. So Ash with a really good start. Can he make it 2 wins out of 2? He's getting a challenge there. I think...
Jack Worth, I believe that is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Great
number
start
5. Oh, and there's a problem there. That might be for...
That was our pole sitter, I believe, Andrew.
Yeah,
it's
Harry. Oh, and he's absolutely gutted. But Harry Cook has had a problem down on the far side of the mountain. And that's a real shame. A real shame. Looks like Zach Shelton's had a good start again. He might even be in the top 3. We'll see scoring and timing as it comes around. But Rossi Brown back to the front of this field.
Yes, indeed, that's Zach Shelton working his way through. And Ash...
He's going to get a good run.
Has got a great run out of hairpin 4, and he takes the lead at the end of this first lap.
Great move there off hairpin 4. Ash Barnes leads. Rossi Brown second. Zach Shelton third. Jack Worth up to fourth. Max Hardy is fifth. And then Ted Wilkinson in sixth. Lots of support coming in for Zach from Adam and Grandad. Well, he's having a very good race, and I think he's challenging for second place now, and I think he's got it. Well, this is really good stuff from Zach Shelton, who didn't have a good qualifying, but he's putting that behind him now and is up to second place. Here comes, though, the number 5, Jack Worth. He's very quick. over the top of the mountain. And yes, he's taken third place into the S's.
But Rossi Brown looks to come back at him. He doesn't quite have the nerve to dive up the inside of hairpin 1. I don't think the move was on. So perhaps a sensible decision from him. But yeah, out in front, Ash Barnes is being challenged now by Zach Shelton.
Max Hardy in there as well in 5th place. So look out for him. Harry Cook is confirmed as out of this race. He's fallen to the bottom of the timing sheets. But still, Barnes from Brown, Shelton, Worth, Hardy, Wilkinson, McMullen. That is your top 7.
Yes, as we complete the second lap, 5 to go. The gap between Barnes and Shelton just 0.2 of a second. Further few seconds down the line, as Jack Worth has picked up 3rd place. He's ahead of Rossi Brown, who was leading that race earlier for such a long time. Max Hardy rounds out this top 5 that we can see on screen. They're about to come up through the hill now. Ash Barnes holds his lead. Zach Shelton is close behind though. Looks like it's between these two for the race win in this one. Going back down the straight now. Going past the back marker. They shouldn't have too much trouble with him. No, they don't.
That's O'Shawn Thomas. Still going round. Still getting the experience. But Barnes and Shelton now. Shelton hasn't been this close so far in the race up to now. 1:27.506 was Shelton's lap time last time around. Jack Worth still holding well in 3rd place.
Into the 3rd hairpin now. Ash holds his lead. He's riding very well today. That win earlier will only have given him confidence. And Zach Shelton, who managed to close up towards the back end of the pack in the first race, but couldn't make an impact on the leading pack, is looking to make up for that now.
Yeah, he rode very, very hard in that first race of the day. In tougher conditions, remember, as well. It was still quite greasy out there when our Mini GP riders first rode.
Yes, he's very close now coming up the hill. I don't think our cameraman's picked that up. Yes, he has now.
But Ash Barnes starting to defend. Both riders in the mid-126s last time around. Shelton has a little look. Is he going for the gap into the S's? That would have been a very, very brave move by Zach. He holds off for now. Round hairpin 2. Can Shelton get a good ride off hairpin 2? Yes, he can. Here's the battle for 3rd. This is Jack Worth fighting off Max Hardy, who has taken Rossi Brown for 4th place. Back to the leaders. Still Barnes from Shelton, 1st and 2nd. And at the moment, to me, Jacob, Barnes just looks a little bit stronger in the latter part of this lap.
Yeah, I think they're quite evenly matched. Previously today we've seen a number of bikes which seem to either be better in the technical part towards the end or quicker down the straight. These two drivers at the front here, Barnes and Shelton, look to be fairly evenly matched in terms of bikes. Yes, through the twisty bits, Barnes seems to be very confident. But yes, Shelton certainly not too far off him.
Back with the leaders then. We momentarily had a look at 3rd, 4th and 5th. Hardy now back ahead of Brown for that 4th place. 3 laps to go in the Mini GPs. Ashley Barnes. Ashley Barnes doing something that's a lot of riders have done today, just been able to absorb a lot of pressure, put his bike in just the right place and not give Zach Shelton any opportunity to overtake at all.
Yes, the track here does lend itself very well to defensive driving. If you put your bike on the racing line, chances are you are taking the quicker route through. And we have a switch here for 4th place. Rossi has taken it back from, is that Max?
It is indeed.
Down in 5th now, yes.
Ashley Barnes still leading then. On to the penultimate lap of this race. Can Ashley Barnes hold on and take 2 wins out of 2 here in the IMR Racing UK Mini GP Championship?
Certainly would be a good result for him, having been 3rd place on the last lap of the first race. He is now 2 laps, or a lap and a half, away from making it 2 wins from 2.
On the far side of the hill again. Ash doing a really good job. He's just completely unfazed by Zach Shelton being behind him. It's going to need to be a really big effort from Zach Shelton if he's going to get through, or could some traffic play into his hands? And up the inside goes Shelton. That's the kind of move he needed, and it looks like he's going to get through. Yes, he is.
An absolutely fantastic lunge, Andrew. Very good move into hairpin when we've seen it once or twice before today. That really was out of nowhere.
Well, it needed something big, and that was really, really brave from Zach Shelton. We see that manoeuvre go wrong, to be honest, more often than we see it go right, but that was perfectly executed by Zach Shelton, and he's now going to lead going on to the last lap of the race.
And as I said, Andrew, these two are very evenly matched. It's going to take something equally special from Ashley Barnes to recover this lead now. Here's the replay.
Yeah, just sticks it on the inside. I just wonder if Zach thought that the back marker might play into Ash's mind to maybe be a little bit cautious. Well, whatever the decision was, it was the right one, and Zach Shelton now leads. Up round the reverse corkscrew we go again. Up the hill, round the back of the mountain. Can Ash Barnes get a good run out onto the back straight? Oh, it's pretty even. It's pretty even as they head down into the S's. This is where Shelton made the move on the previous lap.
It looks like Barnes is too far back to try the same thing. It might have to be in hairpins 3 or 4. Let's hope he can get a good run around the carousel as we flick back to 3rd, 4th and 5th. Rossi Brown now up into 3rd. Jack Worth, the number 5, holds 4th position with Max Hardy coming in 5th. Back to our leaders going around the carousel.
This is it then, last lap of the race in IMR Racing Mini GP here at Teesside Autodrome today. Sparks coming off the number 4 machine as the leaders go through hairpins 3 and 4. Round here, round hairpin 4. It looks like Zach Shelton's going to hold on to this. Zach Shelton is going to take the win at Teesside Autodrome. He's going to be very happy about that. A great 2nd place as well on what's been a fantastic day for Ash Barnes. And here's the battle for 3rd. And it looks like Jack Worth has got back ahead of Rossi Brown. Can Rossi Brown get back? Can he hold it? Looks like Jack Worth is going to hold on to 3rd place. What an effort from Jack Worth. They accelerate off hairpin 4, and Jack Worth takes 3rd place. 4th place for Rossi Brown, 5th place for Max Hardy. Sixth place for Ted Wilkinson, who still, for me, has pulled off the overtake of the day, which was in the wet around the outside through hairpin 3. Fred McMullen is going to be in 7th place. I think 8th place is going to be Harley McCabe. 9th place for O'Shawn Thomas. And Harry Cook is going to be in 10th place. Well, what a race. What a day for the Mini GPs. Plenty of drama, plenty of intrigue, plenty of fantastic racing. Jacob, I think so far Mini GP has been my class of the day.
Yes, they've had 2 absolute barnstormers, haven't they?
They have indeed.
Zach Shelton winning this one. Ash Barnes unlucky not to make it 2 wins from 2. Rossi Brown obviously been involved in a lot of battling today, as has Max Hardy, and Jack Worth. Great race from him here in the 2nd round. 3rd place, very impressive from him.